What's good, YouTube? It is your boy Big Cool coming to you from Colossal Sports TV, and I am back with another video. I'm here to talk about Gervonta Tank Davis being critical of Terence Crawford after last night's 12th round KO victory, TKO victory over Jose Benavidez Jr. to make the first defense of his WBO welterweight title. And honestly, I'm not even mad at Davis for his opinion, because everybody has an opinion, has a right to an opinion, or whether you agree with it or disagree with it. But, you know, you got to be careful when you throw shots at people when, you know, you live in a glass house as well. And I like Tank Davis as a fighter. I think he is an excellent offensive fighter, you know, underrated countering ability, fast hands, athletic. You know, the list goes on and on. But you got to ask yourself, why be critical of a guy who's doing his thing? Undisputed, you know, former undisputed junior welterweight champion. He's a 3-division world champion at 135, 140, and currently at 147 as he holds that WBO welterweight title. He's undefeated. Arguably, he's the top pound-for-pound fighter in the world. And yet, he's getting a lot of hate from people. And I'm not going at anybody who feels that he needs to still prove himself, because I agree. I would like to see him face Errol Spence Jr., like to see him face Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, you know, Keith Thurman, those guys that are right along with him or close to his level at the welterweight division. But if you're Tank Davis, you are not the one to say that shit. And I know why he's saying it. And that's because Errol Spence Jr. is his boy. We seen how they was cutting up at the Sean Porter-Danny Garcia fight a month ago, having fun, joking, laughing it up. And I get that. You're going to stand by your dog, right or wrong. But honestly, Errol Spence can't save you from the criticism that you're going to get for saying stuff like this. And, like, again, his opinion is his opinion, and I respect his opinion. Now, I do disagree. I think Crawford is a special fighter, just like I think Spence is a special fighter, just like I think that Tank himself can become a special fighter if he dedicates himself and continues to get better and steps up his competition. But this guy, to his credit, is a 2-time junior lightweight champion, you know, former IBF junior lightweight champion, current WBA junior lightweight champion. He's fought, you know, Jose Pedraza, Jesus Cuellar. You know, he's fought some good guys, but he hasn't been in the ring with a Tevin Farmer. He hasn't been in the ring with a Vasil Lomachenko. He hasn't been in the ring with a Mikey Garcia, a Jorge Linares, a Robert Easter Jr., a Gary Russell. None of these guys, you know what I'm saying? Whether they underneath him or above him or in his weight class, he just hasn't fought these guys. He has nowhere near the success as a professional fighter as Terence Crawford does. And, you know, he was saying some shit about he was slow, he not better than Canelo, and this and that, which, fine and dandy, but dog, who are you truly better than? You know what I'm saying? Who are you better than when it comes down to it? Just because you got potential don't mean shit. You ain't stepped up your competition at all since becoming a champion. You've been linked to abnormal rest, still hasn't heard anything on that. You know, you could fight Miguel Burchell, a fucking beast at 130, a champion, the WBC champion in your division, in a unification bout. You know, you said you was going to fight Tevin Farmer if he defeated Billy Dibb, which he did, but he fighting somebody else. And I know the politics and the business get in the way, but at the end of the day, you're going to have to step your competition up, because you can't be overly critical of these guys and you not fight nobody better. You fight mugs that shouldn't be in the ring with you at this point in your career. These are guys you should have fought, you know, in your 14, 15, 16 fight, not your 24th, 25th fight, or however many fights you got under your belt. So, while I respect his opinion, and he's entitled to it, I just disagree, man. I disagree. And a lot of people gonna say, oh, well, be cool. You know, you're a fanboy of Crawford or you're hating on, you know, Davis. Neither one of those are the cases. I'm just telling the truth. The truth is, you can't throw stones from a glass house. especially if you Tank Davis, especially if you Tank. You ain't done half the shit, not 1/3 of the shit that Crawford has done as a professional. Whether you think his competition is great, good, mediocre, or below average, he still is a 3-division champion. He holds wins over Ricky Burns, Victor Postal, Julius Ndongo in the biggest fight of his career, where he unified all 4 of the junior welterweight titles. Hank Lundy, Tomas Delorme, Jose Benavidez Jr., Jeff Horn. You know, he's beating these guys, and most of them for championships. He went over to Scotland, took that 135-pound belt off of Ricky Burns. So let's not act like the man ain't got a solid resume. He's a versatile fighter, fight out of southpaw or orthodox stance. He can punch, he has fast hands, he's good defensively, he can move, good combination puncher, good counter puncher. I mean, the guy is the goods, you know, and I think he's proven himself. Yes, I want to see him prove himself against that AAA, you know, plus competition. And I think that time is coming. But people who are critical of him, man, you got to look at yourself, especially if you're a boxer. Look at your resume and look at his. Look at your credentials and look at his. Look at your achievements and look at his. If you gonna go there, you saying you better than him. Well, shit, why don't you step up in your division, Tank, and show, improve, instead of tell us what you are or how good you are. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you enjoy the content throughout the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you won't miss any videos uploaded. Drop your comments in the comment section down below. Follow all of my social media accounts. Links will be down in the description box down below. Shout out to the movement and everybody else that is moving with us. Be sure to check out 3kingsboxing.com for your latest and greatest updated, unfiltered, and unbiased boxing news and information reported the way it should be. Shout out to the LDBC and everybody in between that is doing that thing on this boxing and sports grind. Until next time, I am out. Peace.